And we're live.
It always pops up on my iPad first. What I'm using, so it's like a struggle. There we go. Let me turn this off. Okay. All right.
Did you share it to the group?
You want me to share it to Grateful Palm Tree?
Yes, please.
Grateful Palm Tree.
We'll wait for a few people to come on, and then I'll explain again what we're going to do.
I immediately have heartburn, which I don't get, so we'll see.
We'll see who has heartburn.
We'll see who that belongs to. Outside of pregnancy, I never have heartburn, and I am definitely not pregnant.
Same with me. Heartburn. All before.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take this message real quick.
Hello, everybody. If you're just coming on, shout out. Give us a hello.
Carrie, I'll say it on live here, but like Carrie said, she just said, I appreciate you both so much. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted. That's why we do this.
That's why we do what we do. But, hello. Welcome to our live. We're here. We're ready to give some messages from Spirit. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
You said that.
All right. We're doing good. So just to share, like, why everybody's popping on here, that we are doing Mother's Day readings only. We are not doing any questions. We're just going to connect with either, a mother, a grandmother, great-grandmother, aunt, someone that was like a mother to you that has passed that you want to talk to, and just put their name in the comments. And it's one per person, so we have time to do a message for everybody because it's important. Carrie said, even though just seeing Carrie, but I'm glad she's back. And thank you so much for that.
Oh, thank you.
And she wants to connect with Joni.
Okay.
There's something about ping pong or like paddles. Something with paddles is like the first thing I get instantly.
I have to say that my heartburn instantly got worse, so I don't know. That would make sense because we were just connecting for Carrie before anyway. So Carrie, I don't know if there's something with heartburn with Joni, but I don't generally get heartburn, and I have it really bad right now. I will say it started before you got here, but when I just read her name, it got worse.
And I don't know if it's from heartburn or if it's actually from like alcohol, because I like immediately feel like whiskey. I don't know if she like to have a drink.
Right down the. Yep.
I feel that as well. My foot is sleeping.
We're not always great with like different names, but if it's Hafsa, we will definitely do that reading for you because she is a mom, but that would still obviously be your one reading. So, but we will do that one for you for sure.
Yeah, as soon as we get some validation. So if we give you messages, you can just validate what you get, because if you say yes and you understand that, we can get a little bit stronger message for you. Tara-Therrien, good evening. We can definitely try to connect with your mom, Eileen. We're just going to try to go in order and try to do one message per person so everybody gets it. Victoria, welcome to our live at the same time.
So the way that we work, Victoria, we work differently most of the time. Well, it's still kind of the same, but the way we're working tonight is that if you have a mother figure that you'd like to connect with, mother, aunt, grandmother, stepmother, you go ahead and just drop their name in the comments, and when it is your turn, we will connect and give you a message.
Normally we do just random readings, like different questions and connecting with spirit. But tonight we just figured for Mother's Day, there's probably a lot of people out there that want to connect with the mother figure in their life. So absolutely.
Oh, you were just trying to tag her. That's so funny.
That does sound like her.
But that's just...
Well, it is all energy, so that's why we like to know if they've passed and we want to connect. But so you tagged her in the thing. Okay. Oh, there she is. I see her there.
Yeah, I see her now too. Yeah, so we can't actually tell when you guys write those things if you're tagging someone or not. Like, right. We see it that way. So if you could just write them a short message and just be like, hey, come check out this video, then we won't try and read them to people who are here.
All right, let's try to tune into Fiza. That's a cousin for Hasfa.
Okay.
Real quick. Is it Fiza or Fiza? I think it's Fiza.
Right away I see dancing. Swaying of the hips, specifically.
And immediately I want to go to my head. I feel like someone's braiding my hair and it's so tight. And I don't know if that's her getting her hair done or she's doing it to somebody else, but I feel like someone's tugging my head back. And I have a really nice scent. I can't put my finger on it. It's just a clean smell.
A little flowery. A little bit flowery. Hi, Sandra. So, Hafsa, if you could validate any of that for us, just let us know if that makes sense to you. The more that you validate, the more that we get going forward. Excuse me.
If everybody could just be patient, we're going to try to get to every single person, give everybody a message, just hang out with us. Sure, you're still not doing anything. You're going to be in quarantine. You can't go out past a certain time. So just hang on.
We get a little spirit drunk at some point. It gets funny. You'll appreciate this stay.
Hi, Sandra.
She used to braid her daughter's hair.
That's why I felt that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So see if we can get a message from her. She says, like, what did I tell you when I was here? Like, you don't have to worry about me. Like, I don't know if that was a statement that she made all the time, but she's just like, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Like, I'm at peace. I'm good.
And joy. She's telling me that she wants everybody to focus on the joy around her life, not the sadness of her passing.
Oh my God, Anna, I totally forgot to message you about a reading. Sorry. This whole quarantine got me all messed up. I definitely will, though. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Yes, hello. Hello.
Who has the indigestion, Carrie? Is it Joni? She has the indigestion? Because that's what Julie's picking up on from that. That's so funny.
Killing me.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Let's go to I've seen it. It's Lorianne.
Lorianne, yeah.
Yep.
Welcome back, Lorianne.
Yes, welcome back. We love repeat people. Come on. And Eileen. I don't know if you got her flowers every Mother's Day, but she definitely makes me feel that. Like, she would always receive flowers, and she's, like, so grateful for that. Like, you or whoever else in her life always celebrated her at this time, and she's like so grateful for that, like instantly.
And I feel like somebody is bringing them to the gravesite still. And she wants to acknowledge that too, that someone's like going there regularly on birthdays and anniversaries and leaving them for her. And she's just like scooping them all up and smelling them.
Then I don't know if anybody like brought her dinner on Mother's Day or just in general, but immediately I feel like someone brought me like a fish dinner or a fish plate or something like that. And I don't like fish, so it's kind of irritated me a little bit because I'm smelling it. So that's how you know the message is for you, because I don't like fish. All right. See everybody's messages. Hi, Kayla. Haskell said, yes, we're all in the family still mourning. It's been 2 years. Yeah, she don't want you to worry about her.
No, focus on the joy. That's totally.
Yeah. And focus on the children. That's what she says. The children come first before anything.
Oh, Tara, that's so funny. Lorianne says she loves fish. I hate it.
Oh, so I can smell it.
She did it to you on purpose. It's so funny.
Like, that's how you know it's for you, not for me, because I'm like, I can't, like, nope. No, and no. Let's see if she has anything else she wants to say to me. Yeah, she's just so grateful. She really appreciates, like, how you guys always made her feel special on this day.
And I'm getting like kisses on your son's cheeks. So I think she definitely wants him to know that she's around him, because that's I can just see her grabbing his face and just kissing his cheeks and talking about how handsome he is. So definitely wants him to know that she is there for sure.
All right, who's next here?
Right.
My mouse, this thing is driving me mad. Here we go.
Okay, so Joni's mom. Did we get Joni's mom's name?
Carrie. Oh wait, no, that's Carrie. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Joni, did we get your mom's name? I don't see it. If you're here, you can tell us your mom's name. That would be great, so we can try to connect to her.
In the meantime, we can connect to Edna for Victoria.
Okay.
Right away, I see her baking, rolling dough specifically. I don't know yet if it's like bread or sugar cookies. I feel like it's definitely sugar cookies.
I don't know if there was like a dark side about her or like a very private side about her, but that's the energy that I kind of feel when I'm tuning into her, is that it's just like a very like dark, not in a bad way, but just maybe she was just very private in the way she was, secretive. Was she a Scorpio? Because that's what we do. I don't know, like something like that. Something about a book. I think either a Bible or some kind of journal or like notebook, but I definitely see a book in her hands.
I don't think it's a Bible, because it's like handwriting.
Yeah.
She's definitely taking notes about something. I don't know if it's let's see. It's like notes about the family.
Bonnie is for Joni.
I am not leaving you. I just need to go get something for JC. I will be right back.
That's fine. We got it. Bonnie for Joni. I don't know if she had curly hair, but instantly I see a like average size woman with really curly hair. and big eyes. You could validate that for me so I can get some more information. Oh, good. She used to bake and write recipes down. What's the dark piece about her, though? Like, I feel like there's, not in a bad way, but just some kind of, like, secret, it's like a secretness about her. And I also, she makes me feel like she used to get really mad about people if they mess up her name. And I want to say this, which is a very general statement, but I feel like you were her favorite. That's what she makes me feel. Like you were her favorite. Oh, and you have the book. Okay, good. Nice. That's what I see. I see definitely see the book. So you definitely were her favorite. I feel like you and her are really similar. She makes me feel that way. Like very similar. And I don't know if you recently or in the past have written down stuff for her, like in a new little card, or you were reflecting on cards that she had written to you in the past. But I definitely see like her showing me that, like either you're looking at those cards or you're trying to connect with her in that way. So the only thing I can think of is that she's very old when she was in care home and she didn't want to continue with the life. Maybe that was it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Baking, recipe, book. Got it. Perfect.
Yep. And I told her that she was her favorite grandchild.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like they were very similar. And then for Jody with Bonnie, I told her that, yep, she did have big eyes and she wore her hair curly a lot. So I definitely feel her right away.
I feel like Bonnie is like stubborn. Sweet, but stubborn. That's what I get when I tune in. She'll do anything for you, but a no is definitely a no.
Scrolling back up here so we can kind of see who's here. Christine wants Marianne. So we can tune in to Marianne. I immediately see a little dog, so I don't know if she had a little dog or you have a little dog, but I definitely see a little dog like running around.
Victoria wants to know, did the grandma say anything? So let me tune back in. Victoria, I don't know if you're very preoccupied with the future right now. She makes me think like maybe a baby specifically. I don't know if you've got baby fever. But I'm getting like a calm down and live in the now is what I'm getting from her for you. It's just like every day is a gift and don't rush it. Don't wish it away by looking forward so much. So that was for Victoria. That's what I'm getting from Grandma.
So, right for Marianne.
You see what I can get?
I definitely see the little dog right away, but then we kind of like went back to that one. Trying to keep up.
Yeah.
I feel like she's been passed for a long time. And I'm gonna have to like take a minute to kind of reach out.
I see her sitting on like a big farmer's porch with like a long front yard.
I do feel like she was very like set in her ways, like her old-fashioned ways, whatever that meant for her, the way she was brought up. Very conservative comes up for me.
The word debutante comes to mind. When I tune in.
Just reading Kayla's message there. Let's pull it back up because it takes me forever to kind of go back and figure it out.
I know that we connected with Bonnie. Did we give a message?
Did not give a message for Bonnie.
Okay.
So we can go back to that. Just trying to get off this thing. There we go. All right.
So right away, when I tune back into her, and I say, Bonnie, did you have a message? She says, message? She talks to me every day.
She has quite a personality as well.
Yeah, she's like, she talks to me every day. What does she want to know? So, Joni, I don't know. She hears you. Like,
she has quite a personality about her. Like, I don't know if she was like the star of the show or the center of attention when she was here, but she makes me feel like that. Like she had quite the character about her.
and I don't know if she's like moving little things around the house to let you know that she's hearing you, but she makes me feel like she's definitely communicating back and you're like, you recognize it. Like, I can just see you being like, Mom, like, but now, not then.
Yeah, totally. Very outgoing.
Yeah, I think that you guys are definitely still very deep in connection and communication.
Oh yeah, because you took it really hard when she passed. She definitely makes me feel that like it was a really difficult time because you guys were very close. So she's right there with you. She's like, I'm right there with you, baby. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
She hears you totally. Yep. Did anything else make sense that I said though? She passed a long time ago, was very set in her ways and very conservative. So does any of that make sense? Maybe we're picking up somebody else, which can happen.
And that word specifically debutante, which is not a word that I use, but yeah, see, so she says that. Like she knows that you're talking to her and she's definitely giving it right back to you. For sure. Anna's Nana has the farmer's porch. See? Let's ask her
See?
some.
That's it.
Anna, does she have like one of those really, or had one of those like really long front yards almost like in a movie about the South. Like that's what I picture. Is like, you know, when you watch those movies and they're sitting on like the big, like Southern type house, and the front lawn is just like goes on forever. That's what I can picture. It's just her sitting there.
So back to Christine for a minute. I feel like it's very difficult to kind of connect with her in a way, but I think that has to do maybe with like either your beliefs or her beliefs. Like there's some kind of disconnect there, of like maybe you've tried to connect with her before or been to like other meetings before and like nothing works out. And I almost feel like there's like a little bit of a block there, which some meetings might say like, oh, well, that's you not connecting with spirit. But this is my truth, and I definitely feel that like she's kind of far from the distance, and I just think that this is not her cup of tea, so to speak, and that's why maybe I'm not feeling such a strong connection with her. But she clearly is there. She's in spirit. She is full. What else can I get from her? I would say if I have to say one message is that you're worried about your business. Does that make sense to you? If you have a business.
Anna, so that's the house you live in now. Okay. Let's see. So now that I have her, let's see what she has.
Aww. Yeah, you guys are like two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. She was so cute. I'm just like trying to tune into her features and stuff. She's her eyes, like her nose. It wasn't like a really big nose, but it was like average. And then she had a really nice smile. I don't know. I don't know if we said this. Did she already have like? Did she do dance when she was younger, or you did dance? But I just see like someone tapping and like doing dance on the stage. So, go ahead.
So Christine says yes, she owns her own business, and I'm tuning into Anna's grandma, also named Anna, to get a message.
I feel like the message around that is just that if I have to tune in to Marianne to give me a message to say to you about that, when she brings it up, is just you're smart and like I don't know, like your mindset is just very smart and very business oriented, and like you'll be able to figure it out. She says like you're just a really smart person, and like whether like I feel like maybe like you've been saving or kind of like preparing, or there's something kind of set up. Maybe you have insurance. I don't know. There's some kind of like setup that you already have like in place in case something happens like that. I don't know if that makes sense. So maybe she did when she was younger. She did dance, and that's why she liked it. But I definitely see someone on a stage dancing. So funny. She has so much energy.
So Carrie, the niece, says she clogged when she was younger.
Oh, that's it. There we go.
Okay.
Yay! Definitely see that. She just has so much energy. She can be she can be our like VIP spirit of the night. You know how we always have one spirit that kind of hangs on? Like Bonnie's like here and she's like super excited and happy and like just dancing around. So
Joni, she tells me that like because you're in communication with her so often, like look for those signs because she's not leaving you hanging by any means. Like by any means. She's like, she asks me and I show up. So write those things down that you want to know from her and then look for the signs because she's going to show up in the right way. And sometimes the right way is just your own intuition. Obviously I'm a medium, but I have that relationship with my grandmother who's passed where when it feels like a punch to the gut, I know it's her answering me. So write down what you want to ask her and I think she'll definitely show up for you because you guys do have a very strong connection. Anna, I just want to go back to you on the farmer's porch. So grandma is actually showing me now you and your husband on the farmer's porch, maybe 2 or 3 nights ago, having a conversation. I'm not, I could tell you what it was about, but it made her really excited.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
And she's like wicked excited.
Yeah.
So I think that she's definitely gonna bless that.
Oh yeah.
And she's on the other side, like she's ready. So know that she's there for those conversations, she's there in those moments, and also she is 100% on board. I think that's the biggest message for you right now, Anna, is just like, now is the time.
And that's good that you got the loan. So I just feel like tuning back in that, like you already kind of know. I think the message strongly from her is that you know what to do. You're so strong and you keep everything together. I don't know if you're like the person that keeps the family together and like tries to keep them tight and close, but I feel that about you. And like that's her message, is that like you got this. Like you literally can take on any task. And I don't know if you got that from her when she was here and she taught you how to be that way. But you definitely are a strong woman, and that's the message. And she's just like so proud of you.
Yeah.
And she doesn't doubt that you wouldn't have been like that. I think you were like hard headed when you were younger. I don't know, stubborn. I don't know.
It ain't babies, but thank you. So funny. All right.
Yes, it's definitely. I know Anna personally, and I know that it's not babies.
Oh, she says now is the time. All right. Then we have Sandra's mom, Philomena.
Philomena. Let me connect with her before, I think, too. Yeah. See if I can find it so I can put it up here. Where is it?
Way up. Keep going.
Oh, I went all the way to the top. Cannot do both things.
No, it's tough. It is between Anna asking for Anna and Anna saying, "Oh my God, no worries." It's actually between 2 Anna comments.
It's fine. There's still 2 days. It's going to take me forever to find it. But I'm going to forget. There we go. Found it. 10 years later. Philomena. Immediately, I feel like she's talking to me in a different language. And she's cooking. And
I definitely got the cooking too.
like throwing different spices into the pot. And it's not flavorful enough. And
yeah.
She's almost frustrated. Like, get out of the way. I don't know if I feel a very similar message maybe for you from someone else like this before, but I definitely feel the same way. It's like she's almost like, get out of the kitchen, let me figure it out, let me do it.
And so I mentioned earlier that I'm having a little heartburn, which is weird for me, but she's like, try it. And I was like, oh no, I'm okay. I have heartburn. And she's like, it's good for that. It's good for you. Like this, she just wants, yeah.
I don't know when she was here if she wore only dresses or skirts, but I definitely see her in that. It doesn't matter what she was wearing. She always had a shirt on with a skirt or a long skirt or a short skirt. I think it was more long, like below the knee.
Yeah. And those, what are they? Like orthopedic shoes with the skirt. Oh.
Yes. It was very common for her back then to cook from the garden or like go out in the garden and like the herbs and like to heal and stuff like that. And I feel like she was really into that kind of stuff. Like she just, if I needed something, I would go out in the garden and I would get it and make it work.
Pants and shoes. She's also telling me to tell you to get your hair out of your face. So I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you thought you were the easiest one. I don't know. That's what I got from that. Let's see.
Let's see. Now that we've got her, let's get the message.
She said, yeah, my dad grew things in the garden. She did the cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see lots of that, like the just being out in the garden and pulling all that stuff. She's like, if we did that now, that we'd be a lot more healthier in our lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
We ate from the garden. If we had a problem, we would just go there.
I feel like she's in the kitchen alone, but I feel like the house is full. So I know that we're only doing like one reading per person tonight, and we will definitely go in depth if you guys want to message us and book a private reading. But I think that's that whole get out of the kitchen thing with your mom. Because I do feel like there are other people maybe like watching TV or like reading in the living room, but definitely there's nobody like in her exact presence. Like she's in the kitchen alone, but there are people in the house.
I don't know if you were asking like for like people with her on the other side, like together. I do feel that possibly there's a brother and a sister with her.
Yeah.
As we were talking about her.
Yeah. And I think she's just proud. Sandra, I think your message today is she's just proud of you. She just keeps saying she's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. I know, but I think she's just really proud of what you're doing in your life.
I don't know. I still have to go back and kind of like, I'm not going to say I'm always 100% accurate because nobody ever should say that because there's always going to be some miscommunication, but I'm very adamant about her wearing a long skirt. So I don't know if as a child she wore long skirts, but I like literally see her like that. So
maybe she's dressed up for Mother's Day.
Yeah, maybe she dressed up. I don't know. I just have to go back to that because I feel very strongly about it.
So next we're going
to yes, brother and sister. Yeah, they're definitely there with her.
For sure.
Totally.
So we have next is Erica looking to connect with her mom, Eileen. She wants to know how she's doing. Right away when I connect to Eileen, she's looking over like reading glasses at me. I don't think she's necessarily reading. Let me look a little closer, but she definitely looked up at me and like over her glasses.
I don't know if she liked to do crosswords or like those books like the Duco and all like that kind of thing, but I definitely like see that. And I don't know if she had red hair with her glasses, like hair that would kind of hang in her face a little bit. Maybe it was curly or wavy, but I definitely see that. And when I say red, I mean more of like a ginger, not like my hair, red. And this is Eileen, your mom we're connecting with. She was so beautiful. Like she had so many features.
And kind of on the like petite side, I'm getting. So if you are still here, Erica, and you can validate any of that for us, we can move into a message. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to let's see. We did Bonnie. I'm just going to catch us up.
We see everybody's messages, so just bear with us as we catch up here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see that from earlier, but that's good validation right there. Beautiful. Yeah. Definitely felt that. Let's see.
Okay,
Who's
so
next on that?
Next is Kayla. She's looking for Great Aunt Joanne.
Joanne.
I am going to, for a moment, try and stay in the energy of Eileen in case Erica comes back.
Okay. And the comments. We really need a moderator.
Me too. If anybody generally hangs out with us on Friday nights and is looking to be a little more involved, let us know.
So Joanne for Kayla, right?
Yep.
Immediately I see, I don't know if it's you, it's showing me you or her, but I see like headphones on, like big earphones. And I'm just like sitting there with my music and hanging out, just listening to this music. So I don't know if that's recently you or her.
Thank you, Lorian. Kayla, I think that that's a connection that you share because I see what Tara's seeing. I definitely see like the big, but they almost look like beets, and so I can't imagine that that would be your aunt. Maybe it was, but I am also seeing like it's like almost like a flip book of that and her sitting by like a record player, like one of the old Stack 45 players. So I think that that's maybe a connection that you guys had. So if you want to just validate that for us.
Definitely feel like a lot of older music comes up for me, like and maybe like Frank Sinatra, like Doris Day, stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of Sinatra.
So maybe that's something that, like Julie said, that you guys share together.
Yeah. Welcome back. Erica, did you hear what we said about your mom? Or were you gone? It's okay if you were gone. I'll repeat it, but I just want to know if you heard us.
Connection. So
Okay.
you tell you what you got first, and then I'll.
So immediately when I like said her name, she kind of looked up at me over reading glasses, and I had said how like I didn't think she was reading, but she was definitely doing something where she was wearing like reading glasses. And then Tara had said that maybe like a puzzle book was kind of what it looked like to her.
Like crosswords or like Sudoku. And then I can see like her like red hair, not like mine, but like ginger hair, maybe like in her face.
Yeah.
Like maybe it was like a little curly or big, and she had really nice facial features.
So if you could just validate that for us, then we will we can move on to the message for you.
I will say that I feel like I'm right because I immediately feel how hard it is for you to not be with your mom.
Yeah.
It's a huge emotion for me right now. So yeah, so I knew I was right. Definitely feel that.
Someone's sitting at her feet with Matchbox cars.
Yeah, like a grandbaby or something.
She got somebody at her feet with Matchbox cars.
I think there's a lot of the message too that I want to say from her is that you feel like she was taken from you too soon, and she knows that, and she definitely feels your pain from that, and is with you a lot, a lot. I don't know if you go to the nail salon and get your nails done. Obviously, not recently because of what's going on, but she makes me feel like when you go get your nails done, she's there with you. There. I don't know if that's something that you guys did together, like pedicures or something like that, but she is there with you all the time.
Great grandson Nolan. Yep. There's definitely a deep soul connection between your mom and Nolan. It's like overwhelming me actually. I don't know if I'm trying to pick up exactly what it is.
Yeah, she's
I don't know.
definitely with you there.
She passed before he was born, but I'm definitely feeling that they're like, I don't know, it feels a little cliche to say this, but like a piece of her lives on in him for sure. Like there's a soul tie there that is overwhelming me right now.
And she knows that you miss her so much. She knows. So whether like you are always calling out for her or crying, she definitely is there and she knows.
I feel like when you get overwhelmed with other things in life, you like cry out to her.
It's almost like, why are you not here? Like, how am I supposed to do everything by myself here? Like, I really need you. She was literally your rock, your strength.
And I'm getting from you that you're not as strong as everyone thinks you are. So I don't know if you feel very lonely in that, and maybe mom got you a little bit better than the people that are still living in your life right now. But I feel like people expect you to be strong like her, and you are. You are. But I feel like she knew when enough was enough for you, and the people that are in your life right now don't.
Julie's getting emotional. I can see it. And Julie never gets emotional. So this connection.
How you know it's spirit? Because I don't cry in my own life. So I think the message for you, Erica, is just to like follow your own intuition and set those boundaries. I'm getting that pretty strongly, is like you need to be just a little bit vulnerable with the people in your life in order to set healthy boundaries and to be able to say, this is too much for me, because people don't see it like she did. And she doesn't want you to feel overwhelmed and at the end of your rope all the time. So I think just expressing a little bit of vulnerability to say like enough is enough is definitely what I'm getting from her. To just be honest with people. in that way.
Yes, definitely. Yep, she absolutely did. And I just got chills of confirmation. And you can definitely see it. I will tell you, someone who's known Julie for a long time, Julie does not get emotional like that.
No.
So
no.
definitely through spirit.
It always catches me off guard too when they start filling up. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
I know, I seen it. Your eyes are getting glassy. I'm like, oh, touched her.
Oh.
You're so welcome, Erica. You're so welcome.
You're so welcome.
All right. Everybody, I just want to just say again that we're doing Mother's Day readings. We're not doing any love or anything like that readings tonight. We are going to do a stream just for love readings, maybe next week or the week after, whatever. Tonight, so if you want to connect with the mother figure in your life, we're only going to do one per person just to make sure we get through everybody. So just leave the name of the person that you want to connect to, the mom figure.
Yeah.
And we will get to you. Be patient, please. And let's keep rolling here.
I just want to finish up Kayla's message because she validated that for us.
Yep.
I'm trying to pick up on it.
Everybody's comments. Don't worry.
Yeah. We always get there. You just got to bear with us.
And if you want more private, intimate reading, you can definitely reach out to us. Me and Julie will do reading together. So you can always reach out. We actually just did one right before we came on this live. So definitely let us know. Just message me on my business page. And we will do groups on Zoom as well, like of multiple people. When your family want to come together, we'll do that as well. All right, I want to go to this one. Rhonda's next.
Yes.
Just get her name here. No, I seen it. Where'd it go? Marsha. I'm gonna let you start with this one because this is my friend's grandmother, so I already know a little bit about them. So,
do you want to see if Kayla's Aunt Joanne has a message?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try and connect with Marsha.
I definitely feel like she's super proud of you, Kayla. Like there's a lot of like you've come so far in your life. That's the message. Like there was, I'm not gonna say it's like horrible bad times, but you know, it was a struggle to get where you are right now. And that's the message that she wants to say is that she's like so proud of you. And you've grown up to be like this beautiful woman. That's what she wants to say.
Rhonda, when I tune into your mom, when I tune into Marsha, I'm getting just like pure white light. And peace. Like so much peace. I don't know, having a hard time like seeing a lot, but I'm seeing like a silhouette of her in this like just gorgeous white light. So I'm gonna have to say she's at peace.
I definitely feel like she wants to talk about like, I don't feel her super close to me just yet, but I will tell you, I'm trying to pull information from her, and she's almost like, I'm not gonna say angry, but like she's just doesn't understand why everybody can't just like agree. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if there was like some kind of disagreement about her passing, about will, or where she was gonna go, or something like that. But like, she's like, my family, like they just could never agree on anything. So that makes sense. Please let us know. Sorry, I'm gonna take it over.
No, that's okay. Because when I tune in, I feel like she's like super just preoccupied with like going into that white light. Like I'm not really getting much more than that. So
Lots of healing.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have for Emma. It says, not sure how this works, but any messages or anything from my dad or my grandma. So Emma, we're gonna focus on your grandma tonight, but we are live usually once a week for 2 hours. And we'd be happy to tune into dad, but we just, we set the intention with spirit and they set the intention with us. And so we're focusing on grandmothers and moms. So we are gonna tune into mom, but just give us a second for you.
Yes, she absolutely sees how hard you worked and how much you've gone through, and she's very proud of you. Very proud.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Rhonda, I know it was really soon, but I mean, sometimes depending, spirit will take a little process of like healing after they pass to kind of review their life and kind of see what lessons they learned, what they didn't, what they need to heal from. And it could take anywhere from a few weeks to months to years for that to happen, to make a connection. But I definitely felt that energy around her. But I definitely see her kind of in the same light as Julie, like she's like surrounded with light and she's healing. Because I feel like most of her life was very stressful and there's a lot of stuff that happened in her life. And she's processing all of that stuff. But she is there and she's at peace. And I would say probably in like the next like few months, we could try to connect to her again.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna tune into Emmy Moody for Emma.
Emmy.
Right away when I tune in, she's kind of like, I don't want to say she's yelling at me because that's not, but she kind of raised her voice at me and she wants to know who turned up the heat. So I don't know if that was like a thing for her. It was like touching her thermostat, but right away I got really warm and she was like, who turned up the heat?
But I see a cane. So I don't know if she had a cane in her life, and she was very frail at the end of her life. But I definitely see the cane and like walking slow.
And I am just going to side note, Kim, I see your message. If you want to focus on either Lillian or Lorraine, we will be happy to tune in for you. So you just pick one and we'll go from there. She was always cold. That's funny. I don't know why, like, she's asking about who turned it up then.
Yeah, she was frail, very cold. And it was cold. I don't know. I'm trying to ask her like for a message for you, and I don't know if you just recently graduated like school or got like a degree and something extra. I don't feel like it's like high school or anything like that. I feel like it's more of like a bigger accomplishment. And she like is recognizing that.
Specifically, the word certificate comes to mind. So I don't know if it's like an initial certification or if like you already have a degree and this is like a continuing ed certification. But a certificate specifically. She loved milkshakes.
Milkshakes. Who doesn't like milkshakes?
Yeah, she's super proud. Like whatever that accomplishment is, she's super proud.
I feel like too, maybe in her, when she was here in her life, she wasn't able to do stuff like that. So that's why she's like bringing it. And she's like, wow, like this is so amazing. Like you were able to accomplish that.
And she tells me that you could be president. So I don't know if that's something she said to you when you were little, but she's like, you know, she was always a smart little cookie. She could be president.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. Maybe that's it, the career piece.
Yeah. Did you have to like even just, I'm thinking like managerial training, or was there like a piece in order to make that jump? Because I feel like there was
like a promotion.
Yeah, there's definitely something.
She said, yeah, just say smart little cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely makes me feel like that.
She also makes me feel like you could have been president. Like, so I don't know if you're into politics or like surround yourself in that.
Like so strong.
Yeah. Super like into that kind of thing.
I don't even necessarily know that it like connects to your interests. I think I get like it was just something she used to say to you. Like that was, I feel like in her mind that was like the epitome. That was like the epitome of like intelligence, maybe.
There it is.
Fragrance training. Got it.
That's it. So she sees that and she's acknowledging that. And she knows. She's watching out for you. She's actually like almost like following you along. It's like you have, I'll put it in like perspective of now. It's like almost like you have a blog. And maybe you do, I don't know. And she's like watching that. Like
yeah, she's
like to follow along with it.
Yeah, like she's reading the blog.
Yeah.
Just want to pop up real quick, Victoria. I know that we connected to your grandma like a little while ago. I didn't actually notice if she was with anyone, and if we have time at the end, I'd be happy to tune back in. But I definitely know for a fact she was happy. I actually don't think that I've connected with anyone this evening who wasn't happy. We have connected with unhappy people before. But I don't think anyone tonight, I don't think I got any vibes that anyone was unhappy so far.
Could have been president or president of a company, something like that.
Sure.
Starting to collaborate in business together. Awesome.
Love
it. She's definitely on that journey with you. Is she happy with the rest of the family up there? Yes, she is happy. I don't really feel.
I feel like she's so focused on you. I can't tell who else she's with.
I feel a man, definitely. That could be the other person that you asked.
Dad, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. There is a man there in the distance.
Night, Kayla.
Night, Kayla. Thanks for coming on.
But yeah, I just feel like she's so focused on you that I can't really. I can't really pick up on anybody else with her. All right. So now for Kim.
Which one? Because someone also commented. Okay. Lillian.
So Lillian is mom-in-law.
I'll let you start that because I know who it is.
Okay.
Pick up off of it.
So right away she takes like my hand in her hand and she's telling me not to fight with him. I'm trying to discern if him is your father-in-law or if him is your husband. But she's saying, I know he's difficult. Don't fight with him. So I don't know if you can validate that for me. She's definitely acknowledging someone is like obstinate in your life. Oh, there it is. Husband. Yeah, so she makes me feel like something within the last week maybe boiled up between you guys. She doesn't make me feel like your husband is like bad by any means. She just knows that he's stubborn. And she's like grateful that you came along because I feel like you are able to like get him to see the other side of things. It takes a while and sometimes you feel like you're like banging your head against the wall, but she's like Kim was right for him. Like nobody could do for him what Kim does. And it makes me feel like he's able to see your perspective. Oh, can you hear me now? I'm going to pause for a second.
Yeah.
Kim, let me know when you get your sound back.
Oh, Victoria, thank you guys for coming on here, and you're very welcome. We love doing this stuff. We love it. Hi, Penny. I don't know when you commented.
Hey,
How
Penny.
are you doing?
All right, Kim, just let me know when you get your sound back.
And then I don't know if you've seen Emma's comment.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome.
I almost just want to like type out what I said.
Yeah, you can, in case you.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna face you guys at my ceiling while I type it out. I think it's gonna come out as you, but that's fine.
Kim, where are you? This other Kim. Let's see. Connect with my grandma. Abelina. Immediately when I tune into her name, I like see her touching all over your face. So either like brushing your hair back or like touching you. I feel like she was a very touchy-feely person and always wanted to like comfort you in that way or take care of you. So I don't know if she took care of you when you were younger or in your adult life, but I definitely feel like she's touching me and wants to make sure that my hair is good and everything. Oh, she said it's back now, Julie.
Oh, okay. Good, because that was taking a long time. So Kim, I just said that I feel like she's telling me that like when you guys fight, and I don't know if you heard me say there was something within like the last week specifically, but she said she knows that you feel like you're banging your head against the wall, but you're the only one who is able to get him to see like another perspective. And it might take a while and it might be frustrating, but like she just tells me like I knew Kim was the one because I could see him soften. Like that stubbornness in him just softened. Um so she's just grateful. She's grateful that he has you and that you like hang in there even when you're wicked frustrated.
And I will tune in Kim for a minute and just say that like she's so grateful for like all the flowers, because obviously we're doing a Mother's Day reading, but all the flowers, or every time you try to celebrate her for Mother's Day, when she was here, she like definitely recognizes that.
Yeah.
And ladybugs.
And she definitely like she tells me she was nervous about who he was going to bring home, but she loved you like you were her own. So she was like just so thrilled that it was you. Like that I'm just getting so much like gratitude that it was you and not somebody else. She was nervous.
Yeah, and she thinks you're the prettiest out of all of them.
Yeah. She was worried.
She was beautiful herself. I'm like looking at the features on her as well. Like, was her soft skin really soft? And I almost see her with her hair being up and pulled back.
But like elegantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tara said she picked me for him. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's almost like I'm going to kiss her cheek to give her a kiss, right? To greet her, say goodbye. And the first thing I feel is the softness of her skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's so pleased. There's a lot of like happiness around the connection.
Yeah. She just keeps saying like, hang in there. I know he's tough. Like, hang in there.
And she definitely, Kim, misses a lot of time that she spent with you. I don't know if you only had a short period of time with her or there was like never enough time spent with her, but she misses that with you. So she is with you a lot because she likes to be around you.
Yeah. Yeah. And it just occurred to me in our gaggle of Kims that we skipped over Kimberly M, looking to connect with her Aunt Shirley.
Oh no.
We only missed her by a comment. We got 3 Kims coming in at once.
I want to go back to the other Kim and I said about I never met her. I begged my mom to have kids and died before I was born. So I don't know if that was just like her energy of like her touching someone on the face. Maybe when you were born, when she didn't get to meet you and she was in spirit, she was touching your face as a baby. So I don't know if your mom can validate that. But I definitely feel that strong.
Yeah.
Like she was there. Like she knows who you are, about you, all that. And I don't know something about, because I always ask for validation or like evidence that she knows you and like your life, what you're doing right now. Do you not like peas or green beans, something like that? There's like a specific vegetable that you don't like. So she's definitely making me feel that way.
She did meet me as a spirit at 13.
Okay, so that makes sense. So she's touching your face, maybe when you're sleeping.
I feel like she tucked you in a lot, like when you were a kid. I get this connection that maybe like
Yeah, I hate veggies. Yeah, she definitely. See?
Yeah.
She knows.
I feel like around like 3 or 4, you asked your mom about her. Like I feel like you had that connection with her. I don't think 13 was the first time. I feel like when you were very young, she shows me like her tucking you in like literally every night. And then at one point you like felt her there and probably saw her there because Tara and I talk a lot about like kids under 6. They don't know enough to shut it off, so they all pretty much can, talk to people who have crossed over. But I feel like you asked about her at a very young age and maybe spooked your mom a little. But there's definitely a validation there that she was there.
Real quick, it was Edna, right? Victoria's grandmother, Edna?
I believe so, yes.
The only thing that I get when I tune in and enter again, and like a question, something for you is to finish on your work, whether that's like your schoolwork or something that you're focusing on, focus on that.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, that's why. I want to come up. There it is. Wait. Why can't I need my mouse. I don't know where it is. She did ask. She only has one grandma and grandpa. You're right, but it was very spiritual. I don't know if you know that about her, but she was very like holy in a sense, I want to say. And I don't know. You ask your mom if she blessed everybody when she was living, because that's what I feel. Very strong. Did you just recently graduate? Because I feel like maybe that's it. She's acknowledging that you graduated and that you were in your studies and like the books, something like that. And maybe it's time now to go out and get a job. Something around that.
All right, let's go back up to Kimberly's Aunt Shirley. It's right above Kim T's message about grandma.
Sorry. Yes, she was. She believed in God, very religious, even though she had a very hard life. Well, that's what kept her, right? That's what kept her faith, right? It kept her to survive was that spiritual peace about her, that holiness about her.
Oh, and side note, hi Bev, happy Mother's Day.
Hi, Bev.
Did you get Kimberly's comment?
How far is it up?
It's 2 above Kayla's long one about her parents' divorce.
Over here. Sorry, Kimberly. It's hard when we don't have a moderator. We definitely need one.
I'm telling you, we're looking for one. Anybody who's here regularly, and there's a lot of you.
Right.
Somebody want to put your hand up to be here with us every week.
So Aunt Shirley. I think one thing she hated when she was here, and I almost just got chills about it, is that I don't know if people always like kind of referred to her as like Laverne and Shirley or something like that with that show, but I don't think she liked it at all. And she just very strong, like not like Laverne and Shirley. Like that's how I hear it in my head. She's like, I was my own person.
And I feel like she was like the cool aunt.
Yeah.
Like that word definitely comes to mind. I see her in like high-waisted, like Sassoon jeans almost, but she's like, I was the cool one.
There's a spark about her. That's what I want to say. That makes sense. Spark about her.
Yeah. She keeps telling me like I was the cool aunt.
I don't know if she chewed gum a lot, but I also see that. I don't like maybe even when she was younger, just like smacking her gum, like snapping it and blowing bubbles and whatever.
I feel like something big happened around like 14, 15, and she was like the person that you went to. I don't know if it was about like boys or some sort of heartbreak in your life, but she was like the person. Your mom was like begging you to talk to her, or like maybe she didn't actually beg you to talk to her, but she was like she really wanted you to, but you went to Aunt Shirley. She makes me feel like something super significant where like mom wanted the attention and mom wanted to be the person, but it was her.
I feel like she'd let you get away with stuff. Like I feel like she would tell you the lesson from not doing something that you wanted to do, but she would still like go ahead and do it, or she still wouldn't tell your mom about it or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim.
We love it. We love it. You know what's so interesting is that I have my crystal here.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of it broke off, and it like broke off the perfect little piece. It looks like a diamond almost.
Oh, it does.
Can't stop looking at it. I'm like, that's so cool. I knew it was thinking that we didn't tell my mom.
Yeah, she definitely makes me feel like that.
Yeah. I feel like when she was younger too, she was kind of the troublemaker. Not in a bad way, but like she did. I feel like she liked to gossip a lot when she was younger, and she liked
Yeah.
to be into that scene of like, I need to know what's going on. I can't miss a beat of anything.
Yeah, she keeps asking me if you've kissed a boy yet. Like that's like very, very specific. I don't know if that's something that she asked you like during puberty, but she keeps asking me that. And initially when I said earlier about the thing in your teenage years, I definitely saw you like sitting on a bed talking to her, but I feel like she's showing me now too that most of your good conversations happened in the car. Like she would show up and maybe she was going to go to like the store and get like a soda and you would want to go with her. And that's when you guys would have like your little chats.
Asking her if there's a message specifically to tell you. And I feel like I know we had like talked either last week or the week before in a message, but she makes me aware of like some kind of energy shift with you. So I don't know if recently you're just like going through too much and you're getting overwhelmed and you're getting a little bit down, but she knows that and she's saying, she's there for you.
Yeah.
She says, get a cup of tea or coffee, whatever, and sit down at the table and pretend I'm there and have a conversation with me there because I'm listening to you.
Similar situation. Yeah, I definitely feel like she like gets you. But I
Right.
feel like she always has, like even before things kind of ran parallel, or maybe they were already running parallel and you didn't know it because you didn't know a lot about her like younger life. But she makes me feel like like that's been the case for maybe longer than you even know.
Trying to tune in for a message for them. I see a lot of Blue Jays. Definitely a lot of Blue Jays. I don't know if someone's thinking about getting a tattoo or has a tattoo in memory of her, but I definitely feel that.
And she approves. She loves it.
Amanda, I know you lost connection earlier, so we'll definitely get to you as well.
Yeah.
Just gonna finish up here with Kimberly. And I'm gonna go actually right into Joyce, and I think Joyce is gonna be our last message for the evening because I have to get off. So let's see. We can tune in to Joyce. Immediately, I feel a really bubbly type of energy, positive. I don't know if she did like crocheting or knitting, stuff like that, but I definitely feel that like she's trying to work on a project. I also feel very soft. So I don't know if she was very soft or there was like some softness about her or like house there was something soft, but I definitely feel that.
I feel like there's like a special blanket.
Mm.
Maybe like at her house specifically. The first I was gonna say she gave it to you, but no, I feel like it was like your comfort when you went to visit her. It was like a special grandma blanket that you would curl up with and just like know that you were in such a good place.
And I don't know if there's something about Easter that I want to talk about with her. I don't know if that was like her holiday and she decorated like crazy, or maybe that was the last time you really connected with her. Like this is something about Easter, or maybe something that happened just with Easter passing. I can't get my finger on it, but I feel like it's more of like she liked Easter. She crocheted like every Christmas. Kimberly, I see your comment.
Yeah.
She's there. She's there. They're always there.
Every holiday.
Yeah, I feel like she was someone who like the holidays were big for her. She was just so joy. Like her energy is so nice. So
Yeah.
nice. And she had nice eyes as well. I see really nice eyes. They're almost like different colors.
Hmm. I feel like she's like very softly singing to me.
Hmm.
I can't really make out the song, but I feel like she's like,
I feel like she was humming a lot. So I don't know if like when she was making stuff like in the kitchen or anything
yeah,
like that, she's
under
humming.
her breath, like singing under her breath almost.
So we just said like holidays were like a big thing for her. We just picked up on her energy, and what was the other thing we said?
Now we feel her kind of like singing and humming in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. She just has good. Oh, her eyes too. Like her eyes were like different colors. Yes, very holiday. She decorated. She said, definitely feel that about her. I don't know too. Does she like donate to like charities or like for Christmas time to like help kids in need or families in need? I definitely feel she had that humanitarian piece about her.
Yeah.
And I don't know if recently you've been eating candy, maybe specifically licorice, like Twizzlers or something like that, but she's like bringing that to my attention. You've been overindulging a little. Yeah, definitely felt that. She helped everybody.
Yeah.
She literally did not want anybody to go without. That's like her thing. She's just sitting there crocheting,
Yeah.
happy, joyous. That's her energy. Happy, joyous. Yep. Beautiful energy. She gave me candy ribbons every year. So maybe that's it. Candy ribbons. Oh my god, I remember those
I
things.
remember. Yeah.
Ew. And you got the white one? Wasn't that like spearmint or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Ew. I don't know. Well, we didn't really say anything else. We're just talking about her energy and how like how she feels and likes to help everybody.
It's just a warmth.
Big heart, huge heart.
It's funny because it's like I'm trying to think of like the exact way to put it because it's big energy, but it's like soft, but it's big. I don't know. It's like it's complicated. I don't know. I like it though. I feel enveloped by her softness. I guess would be the best way to put it.
It's like that comfort that you feel when you get yourself a new pillow and you place your head on the pillow and you just feel like you can like let go and almost, I don't know, just like a comfort. And that's like exactly how I feel in her
Yeah.
energy. See if we get any messages for her before we sign off. The biggest message I'm getting from her is just be you. So I don't know if you haven't felt like yourself authentically for a bit. I think you have, but then maybe you kind of like got off track, and it's about stepping back into who you are.
Like I'm specifically feeling one instance that's bothering you. Like you did something out of character. Because she tells me like you know who you are and you can fix it.
Right. I said yes, completely. She also wants me to say that like she was always a person who was her true authentic self, right? She didn't really care what anybody thought. If she did, she hid that deep inside and no one knew about it. She makes me feel like she wants you to be who you truly are meant to be, regardless of what anybody says.
Yeah.
That she did today.
And that word unapologetically just like comes up. Just be you unapologetically.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if sometimes you like feel like you have to apologize for the person that you are, but she doesn't want you to do that either.
Mm. Live for today. That's what I hear too. Live for today.
Yeah.
Don't worry about too much ahead. Yeah. We're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming on today.
Yeah. It's tough. We definitely need a moderator, so we definitely have to work on that, getting someone to help us with it, so we can focus more on the messages. Yeah, we appreciate everybody coming on. We hope everybody has a great Mother's Day if you're a mom. If you're sad about not having your mom or someone that was like a mom around you at this time, just know they're always with you, especially at times like these, because you're thinking about them. So put them into your daily thing. If you're going to have a dinner, bring them into the dinner, put a picture of them there and talk to them like they're there. I do it all the time with my grandmother, and I would definitely be doing it on Sunday. I always make sure I tune into her. So just know they're always around. They want the best for you, and they're always there. So you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, guys, we will see you later, and we'll be back next week with probably love readings.
Yeah, I think our topic is definitely going to be love next time. So get it ready.
All right, guys. Bye.